Hello, welcome back to my channel. I was asked to do a reading on Marcell Spencer, missing out of Elkhart, Indiana. Okay. Before we get started, I've already meditated, prayed over the energy, and shuffled the cards. Also, all information in this reading is alleged. Okay. And God has the last say. Okay, I could be wrong. I'm usually not, but I could be. But I am going to read the cards and the energy that I get from the cards. And we will go from there. So a couple of things that I picked up here is the number 16 is very significant. Also, an area, here's another thing. Because I don't know the area well, after the reading, if you check the comments under the reading, what I do is after the reading, I research the area and then I'll give, map out, and then I'll give landmarks and things of that nature that I pick up to match what I'm pulling here, okay? So definitely check out the comment section after the reading. Okay, Aries energy is significant as well. That will be someone who has a birth date of anywhere March, April, okay? Delaware could also be significant. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean the state. Okay, this could be a town called Delaware. Someone could be from Delaware. Someone could visit Delaware. Someone could have family in Delaware. So you have to definitely keep an open mind. I always use the example that one individual that was found, there was a family business that was attached to Copenhagen and Malmo. And the person who was responsible for this person's disappearance, their family business was located there. So those are clues, and that's just an idea of how this works, okay? So yeah, definitely fire sign. There's definitely corruption here, okay? There's also something significant about maybe like a 15 or a 16K. I'm picking up an area where these events are hosted. So if there's an area in Elkhart that hosts a lot of 15K races or triathlons, things of that nature, that would be a significant area to look in. Also, someone here could have been very good in sports, specifically track. Somebody here could have been a track star in middle school, high school, college, okay? I'm hearing a fast runner. Someone could have even gotten some sort of a certificate or something like that. Medals, things of that nature. I'm also picking up a name or a nickname by Sizzy or Ceezy or Kizzy. C's. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what happened here. Only information I know is that he was last seen December 3rd, 2023 at a gas station getting into a vehicle in, oh shoot, I meant to take this out. This one comes out in Elkhart, Indiana. So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, can you please tell me what happened to Marcell Spencer? Insignificance with his disappearance. All right, there's something. This is somebody. Okay, like I said, all information is leggy. I can only read the cards, so please don't come for me. I'm reading the cards, but this looks like somebody in the family is someone considered family or someone in relation to him, blood relative, is that's part of the reason why he's missing. Tell me more. There could also be, okay. A parental figure, a grandparent here is angry. This could also be the person responsible for, but I am feeling this has to do with him directly. Tell me more. Communication fell, but it fell on the floor. I'm not going to take that. However, that could also go along with AI. 2 more cards, Holy Spirit. And 1 more. One more card, Holy Spirit. What happened to Marcell Spencer? All right, let's try that again. 1 more card. Excuse the pauses. There's a lot of energy that I pull from these readings, so there will be some pauses. All right. We have a triangle here, which tells me that there's someone else involved here. So there could be 2 other people involved. And his disappearance, parental figure and grandparent is screaming at me. Like screaming at me. Again, this could be the person who is responsible for his disappearance. It could be a grandparent. There is a grandparent or a parent that's involved in this situation. For sure. 100%, 1,000%. I'm getting the energy of, I have courtship here with the 2 of Cups. So this could also have something to do with a new relationship, a new partnership. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is someone, either this is someone that he met recently, like this is a new, fresh relationship, or he's known this person but has never dealt with them in this capacity. So for instance, it could have been always been like a friendship or what have you, and it turned into a love relationship. But I am picking up a relationship here. Someone, you know, being interested in intimately, romantically, okay? Why is corruption here, Holy Spirit, for Marcell Spencer? Why is corruption here? One card for corruption. Okay, so we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That is a Ten of Pentacles. This have something to do with money, finances, anything tangible. Tell me more. Why is parental figure here? Okay, that's too many. Holy Spirit, give me one on parental figure. We got that Aries energy again. This is specifically Aries. Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, fell on anger. There's a parental figure here who's angry. Whether it's his parent or another parent that's involved here. Tell me more. Why is grandparent here, Holy Spirit? The Moon, Cancer energy. There's secrets here. Whoever this grandparent is, or this parental figure is, this older figure, whoever they are, they're angry about something and they're keeping secrets. Why is accomplice, partner in crime here? A partner, accomplice, partner in crime. Another water sign. Scorpio energy specifically. Pisces, Cancer. Give me more on anger. Why is anger here? We have a Six of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why is AI here? The World, Capricorn energy. Why is outside here? Here we go with this Aries energy again. The Tower. There's a Queen of Wands here. There's a female here for sure. There's a female Aries. I can't stress that enough because I've been seeing Aries energy all throughout the reading. Why is no here, Holy Spirit? Okay. Lies, deceit. Somebody here was lying. Okay, so somebody here was somebody here is definitely deceitful. We got corruption, partner in crime here, so somebody over here watching. There's two people here for sure. Two popped out. This one here, two, reverse. There's 3, reverse 2. Definitely 2 people involved in this situation. One thing I am not getting is death. I'm not getting death. Like I said, God has the last say. As of right now, I'm not getting death. If I see death, I will definitely let you know. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more about what happened to Marcell Spencer. Where is he now? Where's Marcell Spencer now? Okay, so we got the same cards coming out. You see that. I don't pick my cards. I let them flip out. We got the 6 of Cups with the Moon reversed. That was already here. You see it, and they came out together. Then we have someone here who's, there's an attack here, okay? There's someone here who could be held against their will. And it has to do with money. Someone could feel like he owes them money. There's a debt here because we got this in reverse. Someone wants their money. Someone wants their half, whatever was promised to them. Whenever there was some sort of ending here. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn, Aries. Aries, Leo, Sag, Air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, in reverse, Queen of Swords. There's an energy here of someone, someone wants what's their just due. Someone feels like this is justified. Someone feels like money was owed to them. There's something significant about a parent or a grandparent that's screaming at me. There's an energy here of him not folding, like defending himself. With this no here. I said we got water. With this no being here, with these cards, this tells me that there's a level of defense here of someone defending themselves. Someone feeling as if they're being taken advantage of. And feeling like they have to defend themselves. And there's an energy here of someone wanting someone to fold. Being held against their will. Hands are tied here. You know, we have AI and this here, which could also have something to do with recording, GPS, tracking, tracing. Wi-Fi, online communication. There's evidence. Okay. There's evidence here of oh, this is cutting off Wi-Fi. So cutting off, okay, signal, not having a signal. But there's a conversation. There's evidence, and I focus on what's not known to the public, okay? So the police could very well know this information, or somebody knows this information. But there's evidence here of angry conversation via communication here, whether it's text, email. There's evidence of that, of someone being angry. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Give me more about the situation. Marcell Spencer. Here we go with this fire sign again. Ace of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting repeating cards. What I'm saying is true. The Ace of Swords. Holy Spirit, tell me more about this grandparent, parent energy. This, whoever this Aries is. Tell me more about this third party. I told you there's 3 people. Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, somebody's greed. Someone feels like they were owed whatever this is. This looks like somebody feeling as if someone owes them money and they need to pay their dues. And until they pay their dues, Holy Spirit, is Matthew still here with us? Was his life taken? Did he pass away? Why did I say Matthew? Matthew could be significant. Marcell. Is he still here with us? The Lovers. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. The Emperor, Aries. Knight of Wine, here we go. This is nothing but fire. I'm going to say this. I'm not getting any death energy, okay? I am getting an energy of being held against I feel like he's being held against his will. All form of communication has been cut off. There's something that he needs to do here. This could be trafficking situation, okay? Human trafficking. This could very well be human trafficking to pay off some sort of debt. I'm not getting that he's no longer here. If I was, I'd say it. But there's, you know, this is my God card. Tell me more about that. Hold on. Let me see something. Holy Spirit, why is the Hierophant here? Holy Spirit, why is the Hierophant here? Father of 6, Aries, Leo, Sag. Emperor, Aries energy. And here we go. We have another father. I'm telling you, somebody here is a parent or grandparent, the godfather. You know, because we have corruption here. So this is a boss. Yeah, this is like burden. Yeah. burden. This is almost like, this is the energy of like having to do some serious labor. There's the energy here of having to do a lot of labor to pay off whatever this debt is. Somebody wants their money. This is the boss. You know, this could be, I don't know his history. This could even be gang related, but there's a Don here. I'm getting Don energy. There's the big boss. The big boss wants his money. There's a female involved in here, point blank period as well. There's a female, a boss that this is owed to, and there's an accomplice with this Queen of Wands. This could even be a husband and wife energy. But I'm getting repeating cards here, so I feel as if the overall, what happened to him is, yes, he was taken against his will. Okay, he is being held against his will, is what I'm getting. Remember, all information is allegedly. I feel like there's a grandparent or parental figure involved in this situation. Someone's older, okay? And the reason why he was taken, there's trickery here. So this female could have been purposely put in his energy to kind of lure him in, okay? But this was a setup. There's plans here, yeah. So he was taken against his will. He was lied to. This has something to do with either a female that he's interested in, or a love situation that he was interested in, who is attached to this energy over here. This was purposely done to lure him in, and now he's doing some serious labor here. Just doing. This is somebody, unfortunately, who is, I hate to say it, but this is somebody who's being physically hurt, I'll say that, and held against their will. If they try to run, there's an energy of these are difficult. There's an energy of torture here, okay? So there's no escaping this. There's someone on guard at all times. So I feel like this is, whatever this is, whether he owed this money or not, I don't know. But I feel like somebody wants their just due. And I feel like it has to do with some sort of debt here. And he's being held against his will until this debt is paid off. Having to do manual labor. This is very, there's a lot of corruption here. This is very corrupt. It's not kosher. Whatever this is. The thing is, the crazy shit is he's out in broad daylight. That's what's crazy. They could have changed his identity. So hair cut off. You know what's crazy? Yeah. Bald head shaved. Because I saw rubber bands when I was flipping through. I saw rubber bands, and a couple of rubber bands had flinged and they were breaking off. And I'm like, that's weird, but that makes sense because with AI here, so he's not noticeable out in public, but he's out in public. That's the crazy thing. But his whole look has been changed. His whole look has been altered. So if he had hair, which I think he did, yeah, he had hair that was all buzzed and shaved off, Could have been, or dyed a different color. I feel like it's buzzed off and shaved. These people that are holding him captive, they have bad intentions. They want their just due. Another energy I'm getting is they could also be, there could be a threat to a parent or a grandparent as well. That could be the threat. That could be the threat that children, somebody here could be threatening to, if he tries to escape and not pay off this debt, they could be threatening to go after, to harm his children or parents or grandparents. Okay. So now we're going to get into how many miles away and see if we can get some sort of landmarks here. We're going to get into how many miles away he is from last known location at Elkhart at that gas station. Holy Spirit, how many miles away? I wanted to say Matthew again. I don't know if Matthew's significant. Marcell Spencer, how many miles is he from last known location at the gas station in Elkhart, Indiana? How many miles is he? So we got 34. Then 42 at the bottom of the deck. 34. Reverse could be 33. It's laying this way. It's 33 miles. I'm going to say south, but let's clarify that. $33 miles north, south, east, or west. North, south, east, or west from last known location. Yeah, that's wild, right? You see how it felt kind of the same way that I'm going to say, what is that, south, west? And it came out of reverse. That's the other triangle that came out, and we got water. Why is water here? Number 18, why is water here? Wow, we got a lot of water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Same cards. Yeah, this is... There's a lot of injustices here being done. This is, I'm not even going to get into, I'm not going to get into all that, but I'm seeing a level, like I said, a level of torture. All right, and we're going to go with 30. The number 18 could be significant too. Could be a name of a street, a road. But I'm getting 34 miles southwest of his last known location. So I'm going to have to map that out and see what I get here. Remember, something to do with 15K. I don't know if maybe there's an area I need to look into that hosts like 5Ks, 15K races, things of that nature. 33 miles south west of that area. So it's like a puzzle piece. Again, I'm being held against. I'm getting an energy of him being held against as well. I'm not getting an energy of death. If I saw death here, I would definitely say it, but I'm not. Some more. One more card, Holy Spirit, before we close this reading out. Yeah, concern, expectation. Yeah. Here we go with an old person again. 33. You see that? 34 was reversed. 33. All right, so look in the comments. I will, I'm gonna research now and then just check the comments and see what landmarks I provide there for a location. Oh, I forgot to do the letters. Holy Spirit, can you tell us the name of the person responsible for Marcell's disappearance? Can I have the name of this person, Holy Spirit? Show me the name of this person. We got HFEK. The name of this person, Holy Spirit. Ooh. Name of the person responsible for Marcell's disappearance. This is Z. One more. All right, and we got Y at the bottom of the deck. So we have HFEK, RZ, Q, and B. Y at the bottom of the deck. Remember earlier I was saying like Sizzy or Kizzy, Rizzy. Somebody has a Z in their name or a nickname. Kizzy, Rizzy, Zizzy, something like that. That's coming up again. All right. Let me see something. Get one more. The name India could be significant. I don't know why I just heard this, but I heard an Indian hair braiding shop. Something could have a hair braiding shop or something like that. Could have the name India in it or Indian. Somebody here, they do a lot of, they do hair too. All right, so check the comments. Thank you for watching. Be safe. God bless.